Yeah, do you want to go ahead and share your perspectives on how your interaction with audiences?
Well, what I've been observing is that most of the people are surprised with how the government of South Africa is doing things, simply because the ANC were the pioneers of the constitution of today, and also the defenders of human rights. But this documentary shows the untold story of how South Africa is led and how unfair the living conditions could be, because in no ways in a democratic society you can still find people living in such conditions after 17 years, and in a country that have got enough resources to house everybody, but because of the reluctance from some people not to do their job. But the fact of the matter is that out of all this suffering and all these living conditions that people are living under, but the documentary shows that even if people can be poor in life economically, but their intelligence, their wisdom is rich. If you look at the way how do they try to manage to live under those conditions, like in the situation of trying to connect electricity for themselves when the government is not willing to do so. And nobody have ever thought that people can be able to connect electricity for themselves. They will only think that it's only for experts, but because of the conditions of having no access to electricity, these poor folks were forced to sit down and strategize and try to get a source of energy. But unfortunately, the government is calling that kind of connection as illegal connection, but as an organization we call it a people's connection, because the government doesn't want to connect for the people. But the fact of the matter is that people are willing to pay for electricity, but it's the government who do not want to connect for them. Then that forces people to connect for themselves. But immediately when our government is willing to connect electricity for shack dwellers, then the shack dwellers will pay for electricity. We only want something basic, something which is in the constitution of the republic. We don't need or demand the luxurious demands or luxurious life from the government. We just need something which is basic, which is shelter, electricity, water. That's all what we need, and it's guaranteed in the constitution of the republic.